FilFi is a decentralized stage of Phil liquidity improvement, based on FEVM smart contract. It can offer safe and transparent services as node lending for Filecoin nodes, joint mining, computing power transactions, and etc.it AMOS to create a liquidity market that cover the full SP lifecycle. FilFi currently covers two core products, node lending and joint mining. Node lending. Investors put FilFi into stake pool. Receiving the STFil tokens that have the equal share in that pool. STFil. Meanwhile, they put their nodes into the computing power pool to get computing power NFT. Then these computing power NFT will be collateralized to lend FIL.S. To enhance single stake pool liquidity, we optimize inverters withdrawal mechanism. When investors draw out their staked FIL, these FIL are first converted to exit tokens, XFIL, and enter the queue.in that time. These FIL still profit in stake pool. Once the stake pool yield, such as profit from node explosion block, or get the repayment FIL by the party lending the FIL, then the stake pool will immediately refund the FIL that in reservation queue to investor. Exit tokens can also be used for transfer in the secondary market, namely, the investors can sell exit tokens with discount to liquidity suppliers in the secondary market. These investors don't need wait, they can draw out their stake FIL immediately. The core function of joint mining is to raise FIL. When SP initiated the funding plan FIL holders, that is investors put FIL into this plan. When the service provider build the node, they need consume the FIL raised by the funding plan. Then the yield those nodes put into the computing pool, will be allocated according to the input ratio of the three parties. Samely, the computing pool will generate computing power NFT. The nodes here are registered on the FilFi smart contract. The resulting computing power NFT, which can also be distributed to investors. In this sense, investors buy FIL and get computing power. On the whole, SP without nodes build a computing power pool on FilFi platform. Through the funding plan, SP with nodes put nodes into the computing power pool of FilFi platform. Both computing power pools will generate computing power NFT. These NFTs will be collateralized in the stake pool to lend FIL.in the same time. FIL investors can choose to buy computing power to obtain node output income. Can also choose to deposit FIL to earn interest. The core of these two products is the stake pool, computing power pool, and funding plan. Totally have two types of nodes: SP's own offsite nodes and nodes on FilFi, which are created through funding plan. Three roles involved in investment: computational power investor, liquidity stake investor, cornerstone investors. In the early stage of the project, two kinds of tokens and one kind of NFT, liquidity token STFil and community governance token FFI. One kind of NFT is computing power NFT. Among them, computing power NFT can flow to NFT trading platforms like OpenSea. STFil and FFI can be traded on the secondary market. STFil and computing power NFT can be used in other DeFi platform liquidity pool to obtain liquidity. Compared with the traditional DeFi platform, FilFi, which is based on FEVM, will bring more value to Filecoin believers, accelerate the liquidity of FIL, and flourish Filecoin ecosystem.